Christmas, 1994.
What is Christmas? Delver asked him. Several different flavors of paper and cardboard, said the mouse. Fresh paste sometimes, and no end of ribbon, string, and nesting materials. Constant footsteps overhead, and no rest for anyone until he's come and gone. Until who's come and gone, said Delver. Fat man in a red suit, said the mouse. White beard. First there's a lot of stomping and snorting and jiggling up on the roof. Then comes puffing and wheezing down the chimney, puts knickknacks and candy in stockings, leaves all kind of packages around, says ho ho ho, and goes off huffing and puffing in the chimney again. It's quite an odd thing, really, but he does it once a year and nobody seems to mind. What's in the packages, says Delver. Skates and trains and dolls and whatnot.
Everybody's just getting ready for Christmas Eve dinner. And, I have slaved the kitchen to come up with the perfect, what else? Oyster chowder. And what else? Woo! Go flying around. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging with me on the 1007. There's the oysters. Oh, that dog coming in. That dog has evil. No, it's actually flirt of eyes.
She doesn't know what's going on.
She
Who's
doesn't.
that? Is it Donnie? It's Donnie. Donnie's in this camera. It's Donnie. You don't know what that is.
No.
Rocks eat.
It's movie time. Catch David.
Say.
Coming out from the deck. What are you doing out there, David?
Always out on a cigarette.
Okay, well, we'll
Okay.
pan around and there's some new person on the scene. Mommy. The
Yes, dear.
earring.
What's the what?
Earring. The dog. Flirt of dog.
All of that, and Brennan's working, so we got them all. And a very nice present, but very small compared to what they're costly, but they're not the big things. And Greg said we got the parcel from you. It wasn't very big, Dad.
One time we wanted to get a roll printed right away. And there were about 3 or 4 pictures left on it. And so I said, Dad, they'll just shoot up the street or whatever. So he held the camera in front of him like this. Took pictures of himself.
Pictures of himself.
Yeah, in the car. He was sitting here.
I took a
clicking away.
picture in the shopping center. I wanted to get it. I thought, well, I got to pay for it anyhow. So I just held it out in front of me, and I got a picture of me.
Well, Dad, there's Carol. She's
Hi, Don.
having a good time. She sort of relaxes an awful lot.
Yes.
I'm a great believer in relaxing.
Are you, Dad?
And you'll notice, Donnie, also that I put a log on the fire.
You little bugger.
It's
You know how to do it.
just nicely.
Okay.
Getting late. It needs another one now.
You should be telling about the tree on Christmas Eve.
Well, it's Christmas
Donnie,
Eve.
walk over and take a picture of those flickering bulbs. Come right
Oh.
down to
They're very beautiful.
Dad has made available to us a number
it. You'll
of
have to get
special
closer to
flickering
that. I don't
bulbs.
think it'll pick it up.
I know, it's not doing well. It's picking up the flicker, but it's a little bit out of focus. Okay. There's the flicker bulbs in all their glory, radiant and shining. And lo, the wise men came and offered myrrh and incense. And there is the star of the show, the sun, who is certainly the star of. Okay.
I've got to get Pat to tell me about these people again. I think they're your dad's relatives,
Yeah.
aren't
This
they?
is, yes. This is Otto Futen.
Bugler.
Who?
Otto Futen.
That is.
F-U-Got-U-T-O-N.
F-U-I-T-E-N.
That's
And he was my grandmother's father.
okay. And who's this?
In the 80s.
Who's this lady?
And this is, I believe,
Not
Mary Jane Stokes, who was his wife.
Mary Jane Stokes, okay.
Or one of his wives. He was married twice. He married his wife's sister after his wife died.
And this, I have to think this picture would emanate somewhere around 1900, 1890, and that he was then a man who had been around a while. He'd be
Around?
I think he'd be about 35 years old.
Probably.
Maybe a little over.
They lived in the States, in
leaving.
Illinois.
We're leaving.
Here with him, yeah.
The marvels of modern cinematography. Oh no, what's he gonna do? He's gonna use a dog weapon on me. It licks the
There he is.
lens.
Hello.
Such a change. Well, I think we better go and eat, David. What do you think? How's the stew?
It's wonderful.
Carol, have you got 2 to 3 words? Wonderful.
Every time we have
Those are
Christmas
popular.
on the show.
Mom, how are the oysters?
Sorry,
Mom, how are the oysters?
Delicious.
Every time we have Christmas, I have to say this.
What are you gonna
I
say?
am completely happy with the new production. We never do it quite the same each time. And it's just gorgeous. This beautiful food and this grand wine.
Brailed in
The
a
pleasure
bill.
of everybody together.
Wine
It's
goes
marvelous,
very well.
marvelous, marvelous, marvelous.
Okay, Mona and David. Any wisdom?
David's gonna
Only
eat.
that we're
Keep it figured
enjoying
out.
our wonderful time with Dylan, who has come out here for a snow experience but has
Yeah.
now succumbed to the fact that it's going to be a
It's about
wonderful fall experience.
it's about 10 above right now.
Yes.
The green Christmas.
Oh, there they are.
Ah.
Okay, come on in, guys. Well, we're sitting down having our meal.
All right, you know, you better go to bed or Santa Claus will never come, sweetheart. It must be 10 o'clock. Good night, sweetie. Good night.
Who's excited?
We're,
Let
mother-